Hello there guys, what is going on? FMU here, welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness, daily series in your viewing face, supposedly at 4 o'clock every day. However, today my friends, we are late because I've been involved in scandal and I can't think of another word. I've been involved in scandal. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But for now, guys, here's a little look at what's happened over the last few weeks. There's not been much. We're coming a bit sooner than what I was going to. But I'll explain that going forwards in a momo. We started off with basically what was a freaking goal frenzy, a 5-2 victory over Corby. Gareth Evans, Christian Derridge and Andre Brown putting us 3-0 up before a comeback was mounted by Corby. They pulled it back to 3-2 on 24 minutes, but Christian Derridge completed a hat-trick with 2 goals in 6 minutes in the second half to make it 5-2 to the end. Matt Robinson scored the only goal on 22 minutes in a 1-0 victory away at Stalybridge, a game where we absolutely bossed them from start to finish, and to be honest with you, they were lucky to only concede the 1 goal come the end of the game. We followed that with another 1-0 victory, this time over Leamington thanks to Andre Brown's 72nd minute goal. We started to show a few signs of not being as dominant in this game, and I started to get a little bit concerned about the fact that our unbeaten run could possibly come to an end. My concerns were realised the following game when we travelled to second place Skelmersdale. Jordan Harrison scored for them on 51 minutes. At that point they were very dominant in the game and fully deserved to go ahead. We did mount an attempt at a comeback following that goal and dominated the game for the last 35 minutes or so, but unfortunately our unbeaten record in the league anyway came to an end and we lost 1-0. We then lost for a second game running in the FA Trophy third round qualifiers despite taking the lead through Christian Derridge on 25 minutes. 2 goals in the second half sealed the win for Bradford Park Avenue, knocking us out the cup, which was a big disappointment because I would have really enjoyed a bit of a cup run in the FA Trophy. So guys, holy shit in your face, we've lost a league game this season. Very disappointing as it was to the team in second place, but it was going to come at some point, so at least now it's out the way. They are, however, no longer in second place. What am I? Oh my god. Oh my god, I got them mixed up with Stockport. You are fucking kidding me. You are fucking kidding me. I'd convinced myself Skelmersdale were in second place. It's Stockport I'm thinking of. We lost to a team. Oh my god. Now you see, that pisses me off. I could stomach losing to Stockport being in second, which is why I kind of took it on the chin from Skelmersdale. I must have been in a world of my own. We have lost to... Oh, fuck off. Just fuck off. FM, you bastard. And losing to Bradford Park Avenue in the Cup I could stomach because they are now second, which I didn't realise. I wasn't paying much attention at that either. That has right pissed me off. Oh, well, just fucking deal with it. What's happened has happened. But what a shitter in my face. They're so annoying. Oh man, I can't get over that. I can't get over the fact that I thought they were second. And I didn't get them mixed up with Stalybridge either, because Stalybridge aren't nowhere near second. They're 22nd. Oh my life. I've only just realised that. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. But today's live com is against Boston United because it's kind of localish in a way. It's a kind of a roundabout local game to a degree. Obviously that isn't their ground. That's the picture that gets put in if there's no picture for the ground in this pack. So don't think that they've got this worldly massive stadium, because they don't. That's just false. That's falseness. That is conning you. Don't fall for it. But we've got them in the next round of the Cup. They are 4th. We can guarantee that they are 4th. There they are in the flesh, 4th in the league. So we've got them today. And we need to bounce back because we don't want to go on to a little run of defeats now. We've got a nice, comfortable little cushion between us and Bradford Park Avenue. And we want to keep it that way. So hopefully we can do that today going on with this game. There's no more transfers in or out, apart from loan players going out, obviously. But apart from that, there's nothing else come in. The only major thing is Fabian Brandy's just come back from injury, literally just come back into training, so he probably won't, he's not ready to go back in, but he's been out with a bit of a boo-boo. But look at that, the Caribbean Championships, he played 6, scored 2, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, 7.3 ratings. That's really good for him. There have been teams sniffing around him now. They're not now, because I turned down a couple of bids for him from league clubs because they were woeful bids. They were just poor bids. Gareth Dean's a bit on the unhappy side because he's not been loaned out yet. So we're just going to do that now. Offer him out on loan. Don't want any contributions. Don't ever worry about those unless I'm in like real financial strife. Then I'll consider it. Right. So, in terms of the squad, I mean, you saw Andre Brown's picked up a couple of goals in recent weeks. Gareth Evans has completely dropped off in front of goal, but Christian Doidge has started to pick up again now. So I think for this game today, we'll probably do a swap round for Brown and Doidge, and I'm actually going to bring out Evans for Montgomery. I was toying with the idea of putting Brandy in, but I have decided against such things. So get those off the bench. Trouble is though, we don't. Billy Waters can go in, I guess. We'll go with Billy Waters there. Very capable in that position. Brandy can stop on the bench. Paolo George can come in, and Matthew Platt can drop out. That'll do us. That'll do us for that. Ricky Fish. Some people were asking me how he's getting on. Why have they dropped again? What's going on here? That was all right. Oh, I give up. Some of them are all right. Some of them are out. Somebody was kind enough to pop a link on Twitter for a couple of the guys so that we could have a bit of a tinker around. He'd had a tinker around, should I say, with the face packs and stuff, the hair packs and that, so they were a bit more on point. Some of them are okay. Some of them are a little bit out. Like this one's just a little bit out, so that's fine. But what were we doing? Yeah, down at the old, is it Ashton United he's at on loan? Yeah, Ashton United. He's got 1 goal in 9 appearances so far. There's no league structure for them now, or is there? Oh, there is, yeah. I left it in, didn't I? Some leagues I took out and some leagues I put in. So, look at Nantwich. Bastards. The 2 players I signed for them, look. 2 players I signed for them, Emmanuel and Frimpong, both in the top goal scorers, so you're welcome. You are welcome. But they're doing well up there. Darlington doing well. Ashton United just outside the playoffs, so they could be coming up, which would be pretty cool. FC United of Manchester just outside the playoffs, trying to fight their way back in to get back up into the Vanarama leagues. Just having a little look around, see if there's anything else going on. Let's have a look at jobs. People wanted me to have a look at the jobs. Somebody messaged me and said, have a look see what jobs are around in episodes. See if there's anything that you've not noticed that could crop up. So, ones that we're definitely not going to be able to get, obviously, Crystal Palace, Fulham, MK Dons are in League 1 now. 17th in League 1. Struggling after coming down from the Championship. Wow, Port Vale. I don't really dislike Port Vale massively. It's just a bit of bants. Just bants, kids. Just bants. Lou Van Gaal is up for the chop at United at the minute, by the looks of things, as is Slaven Bilic. And then over in Scotland, which is now loaded up, Kilmarnock's gaffer. He could be on his way out. Queen's Park have got rid of their manager. They're the ones that play at Hampden Park, aren't they? Yeah, Hampden Park. Look at that. Humongous stadium for second division League 2 side, bless them. Average their season ticket holders are 65. I don't know what their average attendance is, but that's crazy, isn't it? All that, and they've only got 250. I said 65. The fuck am I talking? 65 was my average season tickets for. Was it? I think it's on the Shilton save, isn't it? But yeah, so they're doing well. They're second in the league as well, so their manager must have gone to a higher calling. I wonder where Elgin City. I got a soft spot for Elgin City. I don't know why. I've just got, and this guy in real life, Craig Gunn, man oh man, does this guy know how to score a goal or 12? He's fantastic. Look at that. 227 appearances, 93 goals for the boys. Top effort from that lad. But I love Elgin City. I don't know what it is about them. It's just something. They caught my eye a few years ago. I can't even remember why. Well, that was it, because they were always bottom. Always bottom. Never seemed to be able to lift themselves off the bottom. And the last few seasons, they've been doing great. Really great. Let's have a little look through the Scottish Premier while we're here. This is going to be a video where we're just going to look at random shit, I think. Airdrie as well. Got a big soft spot for them. I like Airdrie. I'd love to manage Airdrie in real life. I really would. I love their little ground there at Excelsior Stadium. It's very reminiscent of what Crew have. Oh, wow. Craig Love. I think I'm in love. Look at this hunk of a man. Look, well, maybe not on close range, but he looks like Jon Snow. Holy shit. Craig Love is Jon Snow. And he's very good. He's very good. Let's get a scout report on this fellow. Oh, we can't afford to. You taking the piss. Let's see. Let's make it. Let's see if we hit approach to sign. Would he come? No. Let's speak to Craig Love. If we sign you, I'd like to make you the new club captain. That's a bit much. If you join us on video, you're going on to have a great career at the club. You could become an icon. Lincoln just didn't interest me. Oh. You know nothing, Jon Snow. We'd love you to consider help us win trophies in the future. No. But we're going to keep an eye on him. But Jon Snow, what a man. What a legend. That's crazy. He looks so much like Jon Snow. Let's have a look. So Hamilton are top of the championship with St Mirren and Hibs following up quickly there. Brecon bottom of the league. Let's see how Rangers are doing. This is the one everybody will want to see. Rangers are fourth at the minute on 21 points. Quite a gap between them, but it is their first season back in that division, so you know it's kind of expected to a degree. But my God, Callier 6 points adrift. Damn, son. No, that's why George Burley's their manager. That explains a lot. But God damn it, they could be dropping out of the top division. That'd be a bit of a blow for them. Bit of a blow. Is Matthias Pogba still at Partick? I wonder. They're in financial strife. I'm not surprised. The amount of money they've been splashing out on players is crazy. What am I doing? Abdul Osman, former Crew captain. Is Pog still there? He is, number 99. What a surprise, he's injured. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Does not surprise me at all. Made one appearance, scored no goals. Should we make a cheeky bid to take him on loan for like a month? I know he's injured at the minute. What's this? All they're wanting to play at a higher quality of player, do they? Here's a cheeky offer anyway. But yeah, so that's how things are cracking on in Scotland in terms of jobs and stability. Let's have a quick look through then. So Bideford, Frickley Greys, blah blah blah. Who's on the insecure? Very insecure is the Whitby manager, John Newby. And then Chesterfield are in a bit of strife. Nigel Clough's back. Nigel Clough is at, Nigel Clough's back at Nottingham Forest, or in at Nottingham Forest, and he's facing the chop. There's none that really interest me that I could get anyway. I mean, there's teams like Leyton Orient, but I wouldn't particularly want to go. The only reason I would go to Leyton Orient, really, on this save would be for this guy, just to manage Dean Cox, because he's a great player. Deserves to be at a much higher level than he plays at in real life. Definitely. And let's just have a quick little depressing look at how the old mighty Crew are doing in this. Oh, they've moved up the table a bit now. They're 13th now. So just 7 points off the playoffs. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad, I guess. And Pompey leading the way. Barrow still strong. Oh my God, these two are gone already, aren't they? Barring a miracle. These two are both gone already. Could be interesting though, couldn't it? Imagine that, Morecambe. Be a challenge and a half keeping them up. Not going to happen. Anyway, let us crack on with today's fixture. Slightly, kind of, almost a roundabout way, localish derby with Boston. Yeah, it's about an hour's drive between Lincoln and Boston, so that'll do. It's localish to a degree. So we'll give this a crack. Video's running over a little bit, to be fair, because I was babbling on looking at Scottish football for too long. So I apologise for that, my bad. So it's going to be a slightly longer episode today by lots of things. But we're going to get straight in on this. We've sorted the team out, ready for action. So let's crack on. Let us crack on with this Boston game. It's going to be difficult, like I say, because they're fourth in the league and they're no slouches at all. Play a very similar style set up to us as well. So it'd be interesting to see how the two, counteract each other. Freaking headset off. Forgot I had my headset on. I was about to deafen myself then with match sounds. 84% possession for us in the early throws of the game. 85 now. Domineering in the opening 4 minutes of the game. Bradford Park Avenue have taken the lead after 3 minutes against former second place in my brain, Skelmersdale. I can't believe that. I can't believe I got them mixed up. I just convinced myself in my brain. I must have looked at Stockport and seen Skelmersdale for some bizarre reason. I don't know why it's happened, but it has. And I can't let it go now. I can't let it go. My wife just texted me asking me if I've had a sarnie, a sandwich yet. That's a very random question considering she's at work and I've done my work for the day and I'm at home. And this game, what a fucking crap fest this has been. I aggressively tell, no, we're going to assertively tell them we're not happy with the performance because it's been pretty piss poor in the first half. And the reason today's episode is running behind because I was at a police station being interrogated by big men. No, I was at the police station because I witnessed somebody basically conning somebody out of their bank card at the bank machine. There was a woman at a bank machine and she put a card in and it was returned straight away. And there were two people stood behind and they were like, just have another go, love, just have another go. That machine plays up sometimes. And I was stood there and I was thinking to myself, I've never known it play up before. And so she popped it back in again. And I kind of, at first, didn't think much of it. But I was stood there and I was sort of watching. And the guy, clearly now, when I think back, clearly, as clear as the day's long, was leaning in, looking at what she was typing out on the pad. I'm going to move you there. I'm going to give Paolo George a go. He was clearly watching the pin number, but at the time I just didn't click. And then, this other guy, she's like, oh, it's not working. This other guy leans in, and he's got a piece of paper in his hand, leans in and points and goes, here, I'll try this. And he sort of shook the card slot about a bit. He says sometimes it gets stuck. And I thought that was a bit weird, but whatever. Anyway, he pulled away. She was like, no, the card's not come. And he fucks off. And I then clicked suddenly, and I thought, oh, Dougie, you son of a bitch, it's the post. One. Oh, this is good. What a shit game this is. What an absolute shit fest. October. Go on. Oh, blocked from George. I'm going to make... Hold up. I'm going to make one last change. Oh, cleared out. Come on, send it back in. Yeah, basically what he'd done is, when he pointed at the thing on here, I'll try this, he'd slipped her card out under the piece of paper and fucked off with the card. Basically is what he'd done. And they caught him because she was reporting it stolen. She was reporting the card as possibly lost or stolen, because I said to her something was fishy about that, and she said, yeah, I thought the same. She was reporting it as lost and stolen, and they'd literally gone around the corner, and as they were closing the card down, the guy goes, oh, it's being used around the corner. And we were kind of because we're in the town, we're in Leicester town, and I just saw his police officer like, oi, you! I was like, this fucking woman's car. I was like, quick, go around the corner. And they legged it around the corner and tackled these two gentlemen to the ground, basically, and arrested them. And I had to give a statement. I've been to the hospital. I haven't been to the hospital. That was a lie. That was a blatant lie. Please forgive me. And that game was shite. We were really unfortunate today. Oh. I'm going to cautiously tell them they weren't good enough, because they weren't. What a shit game that was. What a shit game. You have ruined this video with your rubbishness. You swines. But yeah, basically I've been at a police station all afternoon, telling them repeatedly, time and time again, what happened. So that's been my excitement for today. God, we've got a 14 break now to play Blackberry. Until we play a Blackberry. We're going to play a Blackberry in 14 days. Can we squash it? Ooh, tune in to find out. What a load of shit. Brackley in 14 days. So that gives us the opportunity to get some of the players back at fit. It gives us the opportunity to get Brandy back up to fitness. However, there's a probability he will be going off with St Kitts to play a bit of football with them, so that could be interesting. But however, he will come back fitter than what he's at the minute, so that's not too bad. But guys, I am really sorry. This has been an absolutely tanking episode of shite. I wanted to get the video out, but I wanted to tell you why the video was late, and I wanted to have a little look around like a few people had asked. Before I forget, somebody keeps asking me to look at this guy, Ricardo Vazte. But I don't know why, but somebody really wants me to look at Ricardo Vazte. So there he is. He's playing for Wolves on this save now. He's made one appearance. He's in there under 21s. He's worth 1.7 million. 30 years of age now, obviously, and those are his stats. I've got obviously attribute masking on, so I'm not going to be able to look at all of his stats, and I can't really afford to waste a scout looking at him for you, I'm afraid, so I apologise for that, but you get a rough idea of how good he is. Look at him. He looks very focused, doesn't he? Very serious. But yeah, he was at Charlton last season, got 1 goal in 13 games. Wow, 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 wow. Never lived up, has he, to the hype. Had a great season at Barnsley. Great start. And then, obviously, West Ham thought, he's scoring goals, we'll take him. And it's just not worked out for him since, which is a shame, because he's a good guy. I mean, he seems like a decent lad, you know. But hey, what the fuck ever. Anyway, guys, sorry about the crappy video, but you know, these things happen sometimes. I just wanted to update you on to why and where I've been all day. And also, I'm going to ask this now, just to end the video, right? Please, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button, because those who follow me on Twitter, I'm having some crap with somebody hitting 5 dislikes pretty much instantly when videos go up, and it doesn't bother me because I've actually gained about 20 subs off it, but it would be nice to counteract the 5 dislikes every video with 10-15 likes if possible. Don't expect it on this episode because this episode has been shite in my opinion, but if you could do that for me, I would really appreciate it, and I will tell Santa Claus that you have been really good this year, and then he will bring you presents, which is really awesome. But guys, also, please don't ask me to sub for a fucking sub, okay? I keep getting this, somebody commenting on my video almost every episode now. It goes into my spam. I have to piss around going in there, so I've blocked you. I have blocked you now, and trust me, my friend, I'm not angry with you. I'm just fed up with you doing it all the time. I've not got time for that shit. I don't agree with it, and I don't like it. That's not the way to build your channel, mate. Honestly, seriously, if you're watching this, don't do it, because all the other guys are getting annoyed with it as well, because I've been talking to them on Twitter about it, and they're annoyed with you doing it as well. Don't worry, we're not going to be like angry, and we're not going to be horrible to you. You don't need to do, you don't need to do anything. Just stop doing it. Your channel will grow if it deserves to grow. Mine has grown to 2,500 subs because it deserves to have grown to 2,500 subs in those people's opinion. Don't push it. Don't rush it. That's a rhyme, but it ain't a crime. Eat your heart out, Eminem. But don't do that, dude. Just do your thing. Just carry on. Do your thing. Watch my tutorial on how to make your mic sound better and stuff like that, and just sort of slowly improve, and the subs will come. The subs will come. Get active on Twitter. Okay, that's the way to do it. I'm not angry with you, I'm not pissed at you, but I have blocked you from being able to comment on my videos now because I don't like it. Going forward, we'll unblock you if if whatever. I'll unblock you at some point, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm not angry with you, like I said, just stop doing it, because it's going to annoy everybody. It's not the way to go about things. people get annoyed, and then you get blocked, and then you're not going to grow anywhere because you're going to be known as the person who annoyed everybody. So don't do it, dude. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad to the point like, oh, they all hate me. We don't. Just don't do it, okay? It's not nice. It annoys people. And then if it was going into the comments, if I was one of these people who got loads of comments on my video, people are starting to go at you for it, and you don't want that. You don't need that. YouTube's to be enjoyed, not to be argued. So that's it. That's me preaching to the people. Guys, I'm going to shut up now because this episode has just gone from bad to worse, I guess. It's been an absolute pleasure being in your face. Please come back tomorrow for what I promise will be a much better video. Thanks very much, guys. Catch you later.